Hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name's Jason Newland. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. So just to let you know, there might be background sounds because I've got Vinny in the background whining for some reason. Can you hear him? We just got back from out for a walk, just had his dinner. Now he's whining. So, okay, so this is going to be a hypnosis recording, and I'm doing it for, it's a requested recording from either Carolina or Carolina. I'm not sure the correct way to pronounce the name, so but it's either Carolina or Carolina. So this is for you, and Carolina or Carolina. I'm going to say Carolina because that's how we pronounce it that's how I would pronounce it. But asked me also, first of all, thank you for your message and your kind words. Also, it says, could you recommend a recording to help me with low mood, lack of self-esteem and helplessness? So I'm not going to read the rest of the message out because it's personal. I just saw the message last night. It was sent on Saturday, so it's Monday now. Not quite sure. It seemed to have got hidden in my emails for some reason. So what I'm going to do is today I'm going to make a recording specifically for low mood, lack of self-esteem and helplessness. And this is for Carolina. So here we go. I think I've said only listen when you can safely close your eyes. You can listen to this sitting in a chair, as long as the chair supports your body, because you may fall asleep out of complete boredom. Also, if if you're going to lay down on a bed, there's also a more of a chance that you may fall asleep, just because being horizontal is, and on a bed is kind of standard to fall asleep. Although I fall asleep on my side, but that's probably not relevant to the recording. So here we go. So to start with, hello and welcome. I'm glad you've decided to spend this time right now focusing on your own well-being. You know, it's so easy in our busy world just to get caught up in thoughts and worries, concerns, getting bogged down by it all, Sometimes we can feel stuck or isolated. And today, I'd like you to give yourself full permission to disengage from all that noise for a while. So that those thoughts in your head that are maybe telling you negative things, give yourself a break from that. So it really is a case of you giving yourself permission to allow yourself to move away from those thoughts, to have a break, have a rest for a while, and simply allow yourself a little time to have a little peace, because you do truly deserve it. We all deserve some time off, don't we? Especially, could you imagine if it's someone else doing the moaning, the criticising? We wouldn't want to be near them, would we? So if we're doing that to ourselves, then there has to be a cut-off point. This is my personal opinion. Perhaps there needs to be a no. Enough's enough. No more. Is it helpful? Is it helpful? Is that the negative thoughts, is it helpful to you? If it's yes, then you probably don't need to listen to the rest of this recording, because you're going to be happy. If it isn't helpful, if bombarding yourself with negativity is not helpful, then maybe it's time to let that stuff go and to start taking a bit more control over what you think about. Now, during this session, you may notice my voice drifting in and out of your awareness. And that's perfectly fine. You may even find that the words I speak occasionally flow together like a gentle stream that you don't need to follow step by step. There's a chance it may even sound a little bit confusing. And I'd like to tell you that's because there's a lot of skill put into this. But it's not, it's just probably just a little bit confusing. But the intention's there. The intention for you to benefit from this recording and listening to my voice. Because there's no need to consciously analyze or memorize anything. There's nothing for you to do, nothing for you to say, because your unconscious mind, your unconscious mind will take in what it needs most right now in the best way for you. So you could be listening to this again tomorrow and notice something different. And the next day, noticing something different that time as well. And maybe in the future you'll be listening to this recording, and although you've heard it multiple times, it may feel like you're listening for the first time. So, if you will, just let yourself be here in this moment. Your only job is to gently let go. So, if you will, just let yourself be here in this moment. Your only job is to gently let go, knowing that every sound you hear and any thought that floats by can simply guide you further into relaxation. And sometimes you might hear sound outside or have a stray thought. And that's wonderful, because each moment like that can actually help you slip deeper into your own sense of calm. Now, let's begin. And remember, You may hear Vinny in the background. He is contributing. He's doing his own little hypnotic technique. It's called being annoying in the background. He created it himself. So I invite you to notice the points of contact between your body and where you're resting. Perhaps you're in a chair or lying down. Just become aware of those contact points, noticing the weight of your body, the position of your arms and legs, and allow your mind to wander curiously over how that feels. And as you do, notice if there's any tension. You might become aware of any heaviness around your eyes or forehead, and you can simply imagine a soft, soothing warmth flowing over that area, gently loosening and softening the muscles as you let your forehead become smooth, your eyelids resting as lightly or as heavily as they want to. And then you can shift your attention to your jaw, because sometimes we hold on to tension there, and if that's the case, you might imagine any tightness draining away now, and the sense of softness can flow along your cheeks, around your mouth, and all the way down into your neck. And it can feel so comforting to realize that even the smallest parts of you, can relax, can let go right now. As that relaxation continues to spread, perhaps gradually, perhaps quickly, however your mind and body prefer. It's up to you. Just allow things to happen naturally as you let your shoulders soften. Drop in just a little, or simply feeling warmer, more at ease. Because it can almost feel like a gentle wave of relaxation is washing over you, all the way from your head down to your toes, as you observe each part of your body becoming more and more settled. And you may find it interesting just how you can allow yourself to be here, noticing each part of your experience and you might already begin to drift, to dream, and that's good, because that drifting is a sign that you're doing perfectly well, perfectly fine. And some people find it helps to think of a peaceful scene, perhaps a sense, a quiet place in nature, a forest, a meadow, a beach at sunset, whatever your imagination comes up with that is peaceful and safe. Maybe it's a cozy room with a soft light. And whatever it is, just let that image or that feeling begin to fill your awareness. And let it sink into you, and let yourself sink into it deeper and deeper with every moment that passes. Because right now you can let your unconscious mind open up to whatever positive changes will serve you best. And as you continue to relax, I'd like you to notice that certain words I say can gently guide you. Gently guide you. So you can allow yourself to go deeper and discover a powerful, comforting state inside. And there's no rush, no pressure, just let it happen naturally. Because sometimes we can realize that we're already drifting much deeper than we thought. And you might discover that your mind can remain alert to what's important, while all of that unnecessary concerns simply fade into the background. Fading away. Feeling safe in this space. Allow yourself to become more relaxed than ever before. Begin to remember that there is so much more inside you than any fleeting low mood or worry. Realize you have the the power to change how you feel and think. That's right. You're doing so well just by being here and letting this deep relaxation happen. And you might be wondering how much more relaxed you can become. And the answer is as deeply as your unconscious mind is ready to go. As deeply as your unconscious mind is ready to go. All the way down. Sometimes it's a soft drop, and other times a gentle flow. But you can sink comfortably because it feels so good to let go and rest in the knowledge that each moment here is healing for your mind and spirit. Now, I'd like to speak to that part of you that sometimes feels low. That part that may doubt itself or feel helpless. Because we all have moments when we forget our strengths. We all have moments when we lose sight of just how worthy and capable we truly are. So right now, I'm inviting that part of you to gently step forward into the light of your awareness. Just for a moment. It might appear as a feeling or a shape or even a memory. Remembering that there's nothing to fear here, we're just simply acknowledging it. And as we bring it into the open, I'd like you to notice what it's trying to communicate. Perhaps it's saying, I'm tired, or I'm scared, or I feel alone. Just recognize that voice, and in recognizing it, allow it to be heard. Allow yourself to listen, to understand. Because sometimes when that voice has been heard, it can settle down because it no longer needs to struggle for attention. We can say to it with compassion, I understand you feel this way. It's okay to feel. But I'm here now, and we can find comfort and strength together. And you can notice how, by offering kindness to your own inner experiences, you open a door, an entryway to self-care, self-compassion. And with that door open, you might see a new light shining in. A new light shining in, reminding you that you really are worthy of help. You really are worthy of support. You really are worthy of kindness from yourself and from others. Because sometimes a shift in perspective can happen really quickly, almost like flipping on a light switch. And other times it happens gradually, like the first rays of dawn. And you can allow this reframing to happen at the right place, at the right pace, and at the right time for you. There's no hurry, knowing that it's already underway. That healing is in progress. Recognize how strong you've been through challenging times. Let go of harsh self-judgments that no longer serve you. Embrace the truth that you are valuable, important, and deserving of kindness. Feel your mind beginning to lighten and open up possibilities. This feeling of helplessness can sometimes mask the quiet strength within. So, right now, imagine you're gently peeling back layers. And beneath those layers is a core of resilience. A part of you that has weathered storms, endured difficulties, and kept going. Kept going. And let that awareness become clear now. As you think of a moment in your life, maybe even a small moment when you did something you felt proud of or content with, something that sparked a smile, if only for a second, and bring that memory closer. Bring it closer, noticing how it feels, and let that sensation grow. Let it grow, knowing that these moments are still inside you, ready to emerge whenever you allow them. And you can invite more of these memories to gather, forming a powerful network of positive experiences that reinforce your sense of self-esteem. And even if you're self-isolated or alone, or you feel isolated, feeling lonely, you can begin to remember times you felt connected. A friend who listened, a family member who cared, a pet that brought you joy, or made lots of noise while you were trying to make recordings like I've got, or a casual kindness from a stranger, which kind of that's what this is really. And let those recollections soothe you, reminding you that there is connection in this world. And let yourself be open to receiving this kindness from yourself first, and also from the world around you. And I know that at times the world can seem distant, but you can remember that small acts of reaching out and little steps towards human contact can bloom into deeper connections. And it might be surprising to you how often people want to be there for you when they know you'd welcome their presence. Now, I'm going to speak directly to the deeper parts of your mind, those wonderful inner resources that help you thrive. Because inside you is a wellspring of calm, resilience, and creativity. And even if it's been overshadowed, it is still there. And each time you listen to this session or open yourself up to positive change, you strengthen that wellspring, like building a stronger, steadier foundation. Allow your inner strengths to come forward now. Discover the truth. You are inherently enough. You are enough. Accept the potential you have to feel better day by day. Feeling better day by day. Grow in confidence and self-belief quietly and surely. Now, imagine now that you're placing one hand on your heart in your mind's eye and gently whispering, I care about you. I believe in you. You matter. Speak these words inside, or even aloud if you like. I care about you. I believe in you. You matter. I care about you. I believe in you. You matter. As you notice any warmth or gentle tingling, you might feel a shift, a soft expansion in your chest as you plant these self-affirming seeds. I care about you. I believe in you. You matter. And if any resistance arises, that's okay. Gently acknowledge it. Like noticing a passing cloud in the sky. You can say, I see you. You can float on by now, because I choose kindness for myself. I choose kindness for myself. And let the warmth of that kindness spread down through your shoulders, arms, torso, legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes, and all the way down continuously into the earth, connecting with this planet. Then moving up again, bringing back that healing energy from the earth's core, all the way up to your toes, all the way up to your head, as each cell of your body can resonate with this gentle compassion, because this is your right, your birthright, to feel okay, to feel good, to feel worthy from the inside out. And picture now a small stream, or perhaps a little river, flowing gently through a serene landscape in your mind. And this water is cleansing and purifying, and it can carry away any remnants of self-doubts. It can carry away any remnants of low mood, and it will carry away any remnants of helplessness. Now, as you take a moment to gather up those old feelings that no longer serve you, and maybe they appear as pebbles or leaves, or even as small words written on floating petals, you can gently place each into the flowing water and watch as the current carries them away at a pace that feels just right for you, flowing downstream, far and away from you. And as they drift off, you might notice that the space that's left behind within you, that space that can now be filled with a gentle sense of optimism, of hope, of new possibilities. Because you can allow yourself to feel hopeful. You can release what doesn't help you anymore and welcome those things that do. Allow this release to free your mind. Invite in courage, hope, and a gentle optimism. Experience a growing sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Trust that you're guided by an inner wisdom that leads to better days. And even if it's just a glimmer, let that spark of hope glow a little brighter now, because you are allowed to look forward to life, to feel empowered. You're allowed to see that each tomorrow can hold something meaningful. And you don't need or have to know every detail of how or when. Just simply trust that this inner shift is happening for you and aligning you with possibility. Now, let's explore the near future as you imagine yourself waking up one morning, perhaps tomorrow or a few days from now, and feeling just a fraction lighter, just a bit more capable. And see yourself going about a small routine. Maybe you make a cup of tea or coffee, or you water a plant, or check your phone. And notice how you carry yourself. And notice that you seem steadier. You seem more open. And you might catch a glimpse of yourself in a mirror. And in that reflection, you see a subtle but unmistakable sign of self-respect. Self-respect and worthiness in your eyes. And let that image become vivid, real. And you can know that from there, each day, each moment can build on this foundation you're setting right now. And you might see yourself choosing a new action, maybe reaching out to someone you trust, writing a message, or taking a small step to treat yourself kindly. And let that small action feel completely natural. Because in this future scene, you have realized your value. You have realized your capacity to connect. You have realized your ability to heal. Now, it's wonderful that you've done something very valuable here today, because you've allowed yourself this time to rest, to listen, to let go, and to receive new possibilities. Even if part of you wonders how deeply it worked, trust that the changes you need are settling in to the places you need to be in your unconscious mind and in your heart. Allowing everything to just fit into the right place. Trust in yourself, knowing that each time you choose to listen to something that nourishes you, like this recording, music, or even silence, you're investing in your own well-being. You're cultivating a sense of calm and safety within yourself. Continue to heal in all the ways you need. Hold on to the sense of comfort and possibilities you've created. Remember that you are far more capable than you once believed. Trust yourself to move forward step by step. And now, as we approach the closing of this session, you can gently begin to sense your surroundings again. Maybe you notice the feeling of the surface beneath you or the temperature of the room. And you can let this happen slowly or more quickly, however it feels right for you. Now I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. With each number you can bring a little bit more awareness back to your conscious mind, carrying with you all the positive insights and changes that matter most to you in a way that's comforting and lasting. And if you choose to just drift off even deeper into a sleep, then you can allow those numbers to cause you to feel even more relaxed. 1. Feeling that warmth in your body and the sense of safety and gentleness. 2. Starting to notice the space around you and the sounds in the environment, or perhaps a comforting feeling of quiet. 3. Bringing back any movement you like, wiggling your fingers or your toes, shifting position gently. 4. Taking a moment to stretch if that feels good. feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready to continue your day or evening in a beneficial frame of mind. And 5, if your eyes were closed, you can open them if you choose. Fully back, bringing with you a sense of hope, self-respect, and the knowledge that you can revisit this peaceful state any time you like. And just take a moment now to just sit or lie there quietly, soaking in the afterglow of this experience. Noticing any positive sensations or thoughts that remain. Letting yourself feel good about giving this gift of relaxation to your mind and body. Now, thank you for allowing me to guide you today. And keep in mind that you can return to this recording whenever you want to reinforce these changes and to experience a deeper sense of comfort, peace, and confidence within yourself. Remembering that you are not alone, you do matter. And each moment is a chance to welcome a little more of that kindness into your life. So until next time, I wish you continued warmth, calm, and the quiet confidence you deserve. Thank you for listening, and remember to be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself, because you do deserve to be happy. Lots of love.